Hi, this is Shane with the Registered Trader. It is July 31st, Tuesday. All three approaches here hit max loss, so 270 in the live account, and minus 10 and 3/4 and minus 13 in the two different volume profile approaches. I want to review this one here. We were talking in the room about whether or not this approach needed a separate model for when the market gets really volatile. And I think that question got answered today, because this here is sort of the signature of that problem. So as the market's falling, it's continually trying to get long, and then loss, and pretty soon you're done. And that's what we see when we've got a really volatile market, but the model that you're using was built for quieter times. Over the weekend, I only built the normal model for the optimized low volume nodes. It did okay yesterday, but today it got pretty crazy. Yesterday was fairly crazy too, but we ended up rather nicely in both of these accounts. But when I see this, I know immediately that okay, I need to be making a model specifically for volatility, even for this low volume node and volume profile approach. It's not surprising per se, because basically volatility equals noise, and so we have to, what we're trying to do here in trading is separate the signal from the noise. And with more noise in the market, we need to be able to filter it out more. So I'm actually building one now. I'm hoping it'll be done by tomorrow, because I suspect that it's going to continue to be volatile. Let's take a quick look at the daily chart here, which shows that we're still above this red line. So the average daily range is above 100 points in the NASDAQ. Then that's the signal to switch to the volatile model. You'll notice, if you go back in time, that these are exceptionally volatile times. We get spikes now and again here, but this is a very long sustained time ever since the beginning of February, where we've seen just almost unprecedented. Well, this was unprecedented levels of volatility in the market. So we have to deal with that. We have to stand aside or do something about it. So we have guidelines for how we deal with that in the normal case. And what we see is that when we switch to the model that's built for volatility, these days you can do really well because there's a lot of movement, but you can also get whacked like this, where you just take your max loss and kind of wait for the next day.